what do you think was helpful for you, or what would you recommend to people now who say, okay, I have to set some clear boundaries here because I'm working overtime and I don't get paid for it, even though the Employment Standards Act says that I'm supposed to. Or, you know, this client is hitting on me continuously and even though I've told the lawyer, nobody's helping me set a boundary here. What would you recommend to people? Even just to say, you know, I can't work on that file today because I'm doing this. I mean, with age, I think we've come to the place where we're like, look I'm going to tell you how this is going to go today, right? But, you know, especially for young people, and I would say especially for younger women, it's tricky.
And we do want to have some longevity in jobs, but your working environment, I would say to somebody, is a relationship. And if your relationship isn't working well for you and you have attempted to, like I would say, tell your boss that you want to make an appointment to talk with them just talk with them. And if they don't have time to talk to you, that's really, really telling. And tell them it's important. Put them in your calendar, or put yourself in their calendar. And, you know, I mean, most people just have electronic calendars. Important, do not delete. If you have a function where so in my firm, nobody else can put anything on our vacation calendar, for example, and I can put things in their calendars and lock it. So if you know how to do that, that's what I would do, because I found that putting it at the end of the day, you can chicken out. But if you put it on the beginning of the day, and you just say what your truth is, have a piece of paper, have the thing, or your phone, but I tend to think that your phone, I still have the old school thing of it looks less professional, so I would have it typed or handwritten, and I would go through the points that needed to be made. This is happening and this makes me feel uncomfortable. I think if you cannot talk to your boss, then there's a way bigger problem than that. But if you can't speak to your boss, it's not actually amazing. You're just telling yourself that it is. But I would say that it's really difficult for anyone to respond if you don't tell them what your truth is. I would say that it's really difficult for anyone to respond if you don't tell them what your truth is. And your truth doesn't have to be what anybody else thinks is important, but if it's important to you, it's your truth and it's important.